Hi everyone. So in this particular video, we will cover the things that how we can assign a permanent public IP address to a EC2 instance, correct? So what generally happens that whenever you launch a EC2 instance, a public IP is assigned to that EC2 instance if you are launching up your EC2 instance in public subnets, correct? And you will be selecting that as a public IP assigned as a enable, correct? But when will you stop this EC2 instance, the public IP will be released and it will not have any particular IP right now, correct? And once again, you launch, you start your EC2 instance, there will be new public IP. So you can't use the same IP address once again and again to log in into this and work on that, correct? So if you want a permanent public IP with to your EC2 instance, there is an option we can do. So let's directly move to the console and we will see how can we do that, correct? So let's come to this instance console and we will create a one instance. First, we will create it normally and then we will try to give it a permanent IP address, correct? So let me create a demo. Demo will be the name of the instance, T2 micro. Keep here, I'll be selecting the earlier one because we have already seen so many key pairs creation, correct? So I'm just selecting the demo one and the configuration wise we will go with the default one VPC, and the network it will be released in any of the public subnet, and auto assign public IP is enabled. So these are the default configurations. I'm going with that, and the security group also I'm going with that default one only. So we don't have to do any changes, correct? We will see the IP address thing only here, whether public IP address is assigned and that is permanent or temporary. So we have just launched the EC2 instance. It's the normal process to launch the EC2 instance. You will see that one IP address will be allocated to according to this EC2 instance, correct? Let me go here. Okay, so you will see that this particular EC2 instance has this public IPv4 address, correct? 13.201.228.91. Let me get into the deep here. Public IPv4 address, correct? Now I will just stop this EC2 instance. Stop. And you will see this public IP address will be released 13.201.228.91. So you just remember 228.91 and we will see this. It's still in a stopping state. Sorry. As soon as this will be stopped, we will lose this public IPv4 address, correct? Let me go to the instance. Stopping. It's taking a bit of time. Okay, so it's stopped and you can see the public IPv4 address has been deleted. Let me start it again and you will see that it will come with other than this 228.91 what was there earlier, correct? So it has come with another IP address. So to change it, what can we do? We can create one elastic IP from here, and then that elastic IP can be attached to this demo instance. So let me go there. I will create one elastic IP. Allocate elastic IP address. IP south one. Okay. Allocate. And one IP has been allocated. And I will attach this IP address with associate elastic IP address with which instance? The demo one, what we have, correct? This is the private IP address. So this particular instance should have the IP address which is assigned here 13.232.213.68. You can 13.232.213.68. That was our elastic IP address what we had created. Let me open it in a new tab. You will compare that. 13.232.213.68. This is the IP address we have created, elastic IP address. Now, if even if I will do stop it will have the same IP address associated with it. And once again, if we restart, it will have the same IP address. It will not change this 13 to 32 213.68. Let's wait for a few minutes. So this particular elastic IP address can be used to give a permanent IP address to your web servers or the virtual servers, correct? And they EC2 instances with the help of you can. But yeah, you have to keep in mind that this elastic IP address is chargeable. So even if you create one elastic IP and you don't associate with any of the instances, it will be charged. So it's best practice that you create elastic IP and use as per your requirement and just release and delete that. Correct? You don't keep that elastic IP address in your account. Otherwise it will be charged. So you will have to pay cost according to that. Correct? So it's still in the stopping state. Let me pause video for some time. We will come back. Back to the video. So you can see that even if the EC2 instance is in the stopped state, it has the same IP address which was assigned 13.232.213.68, correct? It's the same. Again, I will start this so that you can see that this EIP works. It is attached permanently to the EC2 instance, whatever we launch, correct? So it's in the pending state. Our EC2 instance will start running, but the IP address will not change. Correct. You can see this is the permanent one attached with it. So with the help of elastic IP address, we can have the permanent IP address for our EC2 instance. So that's a sort of concept, but yeah, that's the important one as well. So how can we assign a permanent public IP address to our virtual server or the web server? Correct. So yeah, that's it for today. We will come into the we'll meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. So till the time, yeah, you can see our instance is in the running state, correct? And the IP address, it's the same 13 to 32 213.68, correct? So yeah, that's it for today. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.